Today, we're diving into the delegation game, building a team that skyrockets your business. Delegation isn't just about offloading work, it's about strategic growth. Stay tuned to unlock the power of building a high-impact team. When you first start off your business, it's all about doing everything yourself, figuring out how to do this, how to do that. And in the beginning, that works. But in order to scale, you realize that you just don't have time to do it all. And the secret to going to the next level is finding individuals best suited to do those tasks so that they can do it, hopefully better than you, and that frees up your time to work on the most important tasks on hand. Now, to take this step, you really need to understand what delegation is. Delegation is, again, identifying tasks that essentially are very time consuming and maybe low skill that would essentially free up your time. For example, answering emails, answering phone calls, right? Those are very time consuming. And if you're able to properly train somebody to do it, that frees up a lot of your time. The most effective delegation is, again, identifying the tasks that take a lot of time, maybe the ones that you're not best at. For example, for me, I tried to do my bookkeeping in the beginning. I tried to do my taxes. Those took up a lot of time and I wasn't very good at them. And so I quickly identified that I was much better off finding somebody who was much better at it and who could, again, do it much better than me. And yes, I have a cost, right? I have to pay these people, but I no longer have to spend that time doing those things. I no longer have to stress about doing those things. And I can focus really on the most important things and really become specialized at what I do, right? They say that if you do many things, right, you're not really an expert at anything, and so you do everything poorly. And so that's why being a jack of all trades is, in the beginning, it works out just fine, but becoming the expert, that's the real way to really grow your business. Once you've identified the tasks, it's really all about building the team. You need to start finding individuals who can really complement your business and help you, again, to focus on the tasks that matter the most. In my case, I got a bookkeeper, I got a CPA. I've also hired a team who helps me answer overflow calls. Essentially, when we get a high call volume for my junk removal business, they step in and help us handle the extra calls. And so that has all these three teams, these three people, these three companies, these three firms, whatever you want to call them, they've all allowed me to focus on other things, such as making this video. Once you've got the team, it's all about empowering them, right? Once you've hired them, once you've trained them, you've put in a lot of time, effort, and money into it, and you need to retain these people. I think the biggest cost when it comes to staffing is probably the first couple months. While they're still learning, they're not efficient, and you have to spend time training them. You have to spend time correcting them. And so once you've done all that, why go through all that effort and then you're going to lose them because they don't feel valued? It's really all about empowering them, telling them they're doing a great job, appreciating them. Even for people who are not directly in my company, I let my bookkeeper know that he's doing a great job. I send him referrals. CPA, I've been recommending them in social media. And it's really all about letting the people know who are helping you that you appreciate them, that they make a difference. In my opinion, it doesn't really cost you that much. And it really, I think that's what people seek. One of the things they seek is appreciation. And so with appreciation, I think you can really help people feel like they're valued, like you appreciate them. And that also helps build your company brand, which is really important. You're not some soulless entity. It really feels to people that this is a place I want to stay. This is a place I want to grow. And so with that said, to really maximize your delegating efficiency and really help you scale your business, you need to be in fairly regular communication with all these people. You need to understand what you're doing. You need to, I think in a basic sense at least, understand what they're doing so that you can update your instructions if you need to, and that you can also fully appreciate what they're doing for you. For example, I asked my CPAs recently some of the things that they were doing. I was clarifying some of the steps, and they actually told me that nobody ever asked them that, and that they appreciate that I'm taking initiative. It shows to them that I'm a serious client, but also I get educated as a result. Now, that's not to say that I'm going to go do this stuff myself, but I like to understand why certain things happen the way they do. That's just my nature. I like to ask questions. I like to learn. I just feel like it's a good thing to do. And so I think that really helps to unlock growth in multiple ways. So I've grown as a person. I hope that this conversation also helped the CPAs maybe realize who their more ideal client base is. I'm not saying that I'm necessarily the ideal client, but maybe they're going to shift towards clients who do ask questions, who do like to be informed. And they're not just getting clients who are looking for the cheapest CPA, the one who can complete their tax return the fastest. That they're looking for clients who are interested in what they do and how the processes work. And so I really encourage you guys to sit down, write down some of the tasks and categorize them. So like the tedious, repetitive tasks. For example, a great example would be, we have a dump truck for our junk removal company, and one of the things I used to do up until very recently is I always used to be involved in cleaning the truck. Now I have truck reports set up where every day the staff, they go through the truck report, they make sure that everything's fine. They're the ones who restock now. I used to come in the office, well, I still come in the office early, but I would check all the toolboxes, make sure everything was stocked, make sure everything was clean. And that would take up a good 10-15 minutes every morning. And that may not sound like a lot, but if you add that up over the course of the week, that's almost 2 hours, or a little bit more than 2 hours saved every week now. And that's a big deal long term. And I feel like it's something that's relatively easy to do. And that's why I created this checklist. It makes it very clear what they need to do, what they need to check for. And everything, I've shown them where everything is in the office, everything is organized. And so once you have an effective system, you can really make your delegation game very effective. And again, you can start saving all this time, which you can then redistribute towards efforts that help your business more, that help scale your business more, and you can focus on other aspects, and that's how you scale up. And so I encourage you to post in the comments. I want to hear what you guys have done, what you have implemented. If you have any questions, please let me know. I love to help however much I can. If this was helpful to you, please like and subscribe. That really helps us a ton. And I'll see you in the next video.